So I finished a project. This is supposed to be an alarm for this stairway, so I can get rid. You see the stairway? I can get rid of that fence over there. The idea is to put a photo sensor, a photo beam, that detects when the dogs go up, but discriminates and knows when it's a person rather than a dog going up. And the strategy is to use two sensors vertically placed, or two beams vertically oriented, one above the other, maybe about a foot apart, so that the bottom one trips if the dogs come up, but both will trip if a person comes up. And here's basically the implementation. I have this box here. You see that little tube? That's basically where I'm going to aim one laser. I'm going to use little lasers for the beams. And normally there's a light there, right? And so if it gets interrupted, that blinking indicates, again, that blinking indicates, you see that red light over there? That's a little transistor MOSFET that turns on the siren for the dogs. Here's the other sensor over here. If I trip only the top one, nothing happens. I did do something interesting though. Obviously the top and the bottom one are not going to be tripped at the same time. One will lag the other when a person actually crosses through there, so I had to program in some debounce to account for that. Let me open up the box over here. I'll show you what's inside. I'm going to unplug it. There we go. Yeah, the box is just a little photocell right there in the top middle, as you can see. Let me shine a light on there. Okay, and it's just a microcontroller there on the left, programmable microcontroller. The sensor in the middle and the plug on the right. Indicator lights on the top, on the roof there. There you go, in the corner with a couple of resistors in series. Really not much more to it than that. The real magic happens in the programming, which is kind of interesting. Anyways, we won't go into that too much because it's kind of hard to go over here on the phone, but it's basically the programming language is called Arduino. It's basically a variant of C, and you've seen C language programming, I'm sure, so I'm sure it looks familiar. Yeah, so there you go. Interesting project. Learn a little bit about electronics and a lot about programming, and there you go.